I love the aesthetic of wood because it gives you that grounded look. Hi, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. Check out the 3 items that I made from wood, and you will be pleasantly surprised how useful they are. DIY number 1, wood block candlesticks. Now, fall is coming soon, and I like to change home decor in usually a little bit darker colors. The supplies needed include some candle cups, some blocks of wood. They need to be square, and they can be 4 different sizes. Wood glue, some candles, brown watered down paint, and a drill to make openings into the blocks, sandpaper, cloth or paper towels. I got the bright idea to make candle holders from some blocks that I had acquired from various places. A friend with a special drill bit made the openings into the top block. Now, one of the issues was one of the blocks was a little bit shiny on one side, and so I had to sand it down a little bit because you do, as best as possible, want to get the coverage fairly smooth. The remainder of this DIY is easy. I took some brown acrylic paint and watered it down and kind of smeared it on all the blocks and let them dry. And once I was satisfied with the way they looked, I took my wood glue to adhere them together. You can see there are 2 different sizes, a larger and a smaller size. So I placed the medium-sized block on top of the large block, glued that down, and the small block on top of the medium-sized block. Then I placed the candle cups inside. Now, the candle cups can come in different colors. I thought black looked good with the brown, but there are white ones, gold ones, silver ones, but I thought the black ones looked really good. I originally used glue, but I don't think the candle cup actually touched the bottom. So anyway, you can put glue around the sides, and that way it would hold them in. Or you can get a nail and nail them down later, but I may want to change the color. I may want to change the candle cups, so I just left it as it was. I placed some pink candles that I had just laying around, and I styled them, and I think they're going to look really fabulous in the fall. So you have to let me know what you think about this one. It's kind of rustic looking, so I know it doesn't fit the aesthetic of some. DIY number 2, wood mushroom riser. Now, I was speaking with my daughter and explained that I wanted to make a riser, but I wanted to make it a little bit different. It was suggested that I could possibly use some mushrooms. I thought, that's a great idea. The supplies needed include some wood mushrooms, a bamboo cutting board, floral cardstock paper, lustrous red acrylic paint, black, linen, ivy green, and tan acrylic paint, and Mod Podge. I had an old bamboo board, so I didn't have to go out and buy a new one, because I had previously used this one and I think I had put some rub-on transfers on it. Well, I just got some sandpaper and removed those rub-on transfers, and once that was off, I painted it black on the front and back, and you just let it dry. Then I took the wood mushrooms and I painted the tops red. The bottom of the mushroom was painted linen and brushed dry with khaki paint. And of course, the crowning touch were the little dots on top of the red mushroom caps. And then I glued them to the back of the bamboo board with wood glue and let it dry. Then I had to do something to the top, so I found some cardstock paper that had flowers on it. I looked at several of them, but this one kind of spoke to me, so I used this one. I just put the board on the back, traced around it, and then I cut it to size. And then I glued it on the top with reptile adhesive. Now, there still was a little bit too much paper around, so I just used sandpaper to remove the little stragglers, paper stragglers, but that turned out to be really, really cool because when I sanded it, it revealed some of the white paint that was on there previously. So here again, it gives a rustic look to the riser. Next, I wanted to do something to the top of the riser because it was looking a little plain with just the flowers on it. And I found a free template of a picture of 2 mushrooms, and I used that in my mind to paint a mushroom on top of the riser. Oh, I tell you, I think it looks fabulous. I think I'm getting a little bit better at painting too. Let me know what you think. This looks pretty good, it's cute, and I have not seen anything like this before. And it just needs to be topped with a coat of dishwater safe Mod Podge. And you just style it. You can put a candle on top. You can put it anywhere in your home. And I think it just looks so cute. What Would You Make is an open invite with the hosts Rustic and Lace and Divine Design. The guest host is Touched by Time Atelier. Check out their channels and subscribe, like, and comment. The link to their channels is listed in the description box below. Now, there are other crafters that have made some great items out of wood, and the link to the playlist is listed in the description box below. So, hey, enjoy watching. My last DIY is a wood book clock. The supplies needed include a wood book box. It costs $2. Off-white acrylic paint. I had some metal triangle pieces. Clock mechanism, that was also from Michael's. A stencil and some gold acrylic paint. A drill and measuring tape. So I found this book box at Michael's, which it had broken hinges. And at $2, hey, I knew I could revive it and make it work. I could fix it and bring it to the 21st century. I fixed the broken hinges. In fact, I had to put on some new hinges that I already had in my stash because the others, I think, were a little bit too small and they were just like coming out and the top was hanging off. Well, I painted the entire book from front to back in an antique white. And on the edges, I used gold paint to kind of make it look old. Now, you know how the pages of some of the books seem to be gold as you flip through them? Well, that's what I did. And in the middle of the front of the book, I drilled an opening for the clock mechanism. Then I thought it was still a little bit too plain, so I found a stencil in my stash and I put that around the opening and I stenciled it gold. And I think that just really looks fabulous. So it would look like an old book. And then I found also in my stash 4 metal corners. And I glued that to the 4 corners of the book. And with the gold stencil and the gold corners, I think it is looking awesome. So I put the clock mechanism into the opening along with the hands, and it is working for folks. Now, it's not going to work if you don't put batteries inside. So I styled it in my entryway table, and it looks fantastic. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I appreciate and love each one of you. I hope you like what you've seen, and please subscribe, like, save, and comment. And also follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm trying to get my numbers up on TikTok so that I can start my business. Now, if there's anything that you would like for me to make, let me know. And remember, prayer is where peace begins and worry ends. See you later. Bye-bye. Love, Cindy.